never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer, fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It's a Saturday, so it's the beginning of another football season. And what football season is it? I will tell you in just a matter of moments, but first, I want to remind you to go to prizepicks.com and enter the keyword Ref Brandon. That is your chance to double your deposit just by entering the keyword Ref Brandon at prizepicks.com. But it is the beginning of the XFL season. It starts today. Football is just about a year-round sport now because the XFL starts today, and then in April, the USFL starts, and it goes until June. So the month of July is really the only month now where we have no football because August, high school football starts back. So we have the XFL today, and then in April we have the USFL. I figured since the XFL starts today, and of course it's now owned by Dwayne Johnson for the most part, I would go ahead and tell you the 8 teams in the XFL, and I will tell you the quarterback for each team and the head coach for each team. Now, if you would like to know the complete roster for each team, it's easy to find anywhere on Google, but I figured that would take too long. Most people only care about who your quarterback is and who your coach is, so that's what we will talk about. 6 of the 8 teams play today, I believe. We have the Vegas Vipers. Their quarterback is Brett Hundley, and their head coach is Rod Woodson. Now, some of these quarterbacks, you probably won't recognize their name unless you're a hardcore, diehard football fan, but most of the head coaches are very familiar names, so you'll probably know all the head coaches without having to do any research. The quarterbacks, you may not know. For the most part, most of these players, not just quarterbacks, but all the players, are guys that had pretty good collegiate careers, but they're just not quite good enough yet for the NFL. So they either try the XFL or the USFL, hoping that one day they get a call to go join a practice squad for an NFL team. And we have the Arlington Renegades, who are quarterbacked by Kevin Anderson. Their head coach is Bob Stoops. Then we have the Orlando Guardians, who are probably going to be quarterbacked by Quentin Dormady, and their head coach is Terrell Buckley. The Houston Roughnecks have Brandon Silvers under center, and their head coach is Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips has to be 95 years old. The St. Louis Battlehawks, their quarterback is Manny Wilkins, and their head coach is Anthony Becht. The San Antonio Brahmas, their quarterback is Jack Cone, and their head coach is Hines Ward. The Seattle Sea Dragons, their quarterback is Ben DiNucci, and their head coach is Jim Haslett. And then we have the DC Defenders, who are more than likely going to have De'Aaron King under center, and their head coach is Reggie Barlow. Again, the XFL starts today. It's under new ownership. Dwayne Johnson is the majority owner of the XFL, and I believe I saw the schedule this past week, and I believe there are 3 games today, only 8 teams in the XFL. Hopefully it'll be very, very successful. Any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. But it's amazing how you have head coaches like Rod Woodson and Bob Stoops and Hines Ward and Jim Haslett, because Bob Stoops retired from college football years ago, and now he's back coaching, just not in college or the NFL. And I believe this is Hines Ward's first ever head coaching job, if I'm not mistaken. But again, any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. What do you call a cow in an earthquake? A milkshake. And that wraps it up with today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.